Hey everyone, welcome to the second devlog of our game Quest for Redemption. In this devlog we would like to show off some of our gameplay that we've been working on, as well as some further development on the art and animation department. The first small change we've made are the trees. Not only do they look a lot better now, they also contain a LOD system, which is something that allows us to keep the performance of the game as high as possible. The next is a big one, which is the spider cave. Nothing screams more MMORPG than a typical spider cave. At first I wasn't sure how I wanted to show it off in this devlog, but I feel confident that you guys should be able to see around 30% of what's going to be in the cave eventually, and I hope that that gets you guys excited. The cave is located close to the east exit of the village. You have to make your way through the terrain and eventually find an opening in the mountains, if you can make it past the spiders that guard the place. Upon entering, you'll find this interesting ambience where we've tried to mark the place as much with spider/mine related props. Now keep in mind that this area is nowhere near finished. Something we're going to add rather soon are the spiderweb decorations, as well as making sure that the lighting in the cave becomes more suiting. Now something we think that a lot of you will like is the fact that we've added platforming to our game and want to test it out here first. We're getting close on finalizing our character to be able to actually jump in the right way that we feel is, feels the best for the game. Now, as you might notice, the village has gone through a deformation. A lot of things has changed. I've moved a couple of buildings around, and I've also added a lot of new buildings, which we are going to cover in a different devlog. I've been working on the class specific locations for the rogue, mage, warrior and hunters, and it's starting to look pretty cool in my opinion, and they're also very typical, so they really suit the class itself. For this week's devlog, our animator has been working on some placeholder animations that we can use to really refine the character controller, as well as the spider animations, which you might have already seen in one of the B-roll videos that I've been showing up until now. The animations for the human are definitely gonna be improved over time, but the spider animations are kinda something that we already really like. The only thing that's missing right now are the attack animations and some other more polished versions of the animations that are already there. But overall we think that the spider is feeling pretty creepy. Yeah, that's definitely something that we're trying to do. Alright, for this week we've created new sounds including the cave ambience, the lava sound, stone doors, the hatching spider eggs, and some of the spider sounds like a growl and one of the spider attacks. Furthermore, we're already started with the implementation of the dynamic music system, which is already working in WeWise. Our next step will be implementing the different sounds and music into the engine, as well as creating the remain sounds for the spiders and other sounds that may pop up during events. At the moment, our spider can walk and idle. We can also have spawners that have set boundaries, which then can be edited by anyone. You can also set the max amount of enemies which can be spawned at once, and a timer between the spawns. When an enemy walks outside their boundary, it will make them rotate and go back to where they came from. Also, we implement a new character controller script. It now has a smooth movement and jumping, which works really well with parkour and was designed for a competitive combat system. This was the primary objective when designing the code, so it should feel super fluid and really brings the combat to life. This week we added the ability to save player progress locally. This includes the position of the player in the world, his stats like health and level, but also created character data. This local save data is used to spawn the player at the same location he left the world when the player joins the world again. We also implemented an autosave feature that saves the player progress automatically in case the player leaves the game unintentionally. We also worked on the networking for exiting the world as a host or client. Now we can use the in-game menu to leave the game. If you're the host, then all other clients in the world will also return to the menu. If you leave the world as a client, then only you will leave the world. We also implemented an in-game chat window that used our beautiful HUD elements that our artist made. When a player joins the world, he will automatically get the chat history of the world in that chat window. For texturing, we worked on the human-based textures and the textures for our first enemy, the spider. For creating the spider, we used a different approach than the usual approach, which is Blender. For this one we used the 3D suit Photoshop. This gives us a big advantage because now our texture artists can use a wide variety of brushes and techniques within Photoshop to easily enhance the textures and make them even more special. For example, we can easily add realistic details with custom brushes or change the hue saturation of specific parts. We're planning to use Photoshop more often for texturing the next 3D models. Thank you for watching to the end. We have so much more to show that we simply could not put it all in one video just like the last time. But something I do want to share is that in the next upcoming weeks we're gonna try our best to even further improve the enemies, as well as starting on combat, which is something that we're all really excited about. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like and a comment because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and obviously we're really curious about what you guys think of all the stuff that we've been able to show today. And with that being said, have a fantastic week and we'll hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Did you guys think the video was already done?
Got him!
Guys, I know the video is done, but I just want to share a few quick things before we really end the video here. First of all, the support on our YouTube videos is just great. I just really wanted to take just some time to thank you guys who are watching the videos and who are leaving comments and then just simply encouraging us, like the team who's working on this project. Thank you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that we're currently setting up the Steam page so that soon you guys are going to be able to wishlist the game, and we're also thinking on maybe starting a Patreon and kind of see if we can generate some revenue to even make even more stuff. That being said, last video we promised to deliver a video in like 1 week, but the team and I have found that this is incredibly difficult to do, so we're now gonna upload every 2 weeks so that we can always have like a really quality video for you guys instead of having to really rush everything and not having this stuff there that needs to be there. So I hope that's okay with you guys. Once again, thanks for watching, and now I'm really gonna go. Bye.